say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched, where so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Hello and good day. My name is Oliver Hayes, and I was asked if I would give the invocation today. First of all, I'd like to offer my welcome to all our first-year medical students. I'm hopeful that soon we'll be able to meet in person. And this is a little bit of a tradition for a new medical school in that at the very first white coat ceremony, the person who was going to give the benediction was called away suddenly, and I got drafted. And ever since then, I have been doing it. So I will start. Regardless of your religious tradition, I would ask you to please bow your heads. God of joy and hope, we ask you for your hand upon those who receive their white coat today. We would ask for these blessings on our new medical students. Assist them to learn how to provide comfort to those in need. Help them to provide hope and strength to patients who are suffering. And as an osteopathic medical student, bless their hands that they will plant new seeds and touch new life. Bless their hands that they will carry out tasks as a part of caring for patients, their families, and for our communities. Bless their hands because they are the hands of the future. Assist them as they learn the knowledge of medicine and be with them through the rigors of the medical school. Help them stay true to their dreams, use their gifts wisely, and move into the future with faith, hope, and determination. During this period of extraordinary disruption and anxiety, encourage all of us, and particularly our students, to use this time as an opportunity to develop our intellectual and spiritual practices. In closing, I would like to provide this blessing to our new students from my own religious tradition, which is Judeo-Christian. It comes from the Old Testament book of Numbers. May the Lord bless and keep you. May the Lord make his face shine upon you and be gracious unto you. And may the Lord turn his face towards you and give you peace. Amen.
Thank you, Dr. Hayes, for today's invocation. And thank you, Las Cruces Deja Azure, for singing the national anthem. On behalf of our college's Board of Trustees, our faculty, and our staff, it is my honor to welcome the class of 2024 to today's 5th annual and first ever virtual White Coat Ceremony. The White Coat Ceremony acknowledges your entrance into the medical profession, which started when you began classes this past July. In today's ceremony, you will don the physician's white coat and recite the osteopathic oath, which recognizes a special bond that you will have with your patients, your colleagues, and faculty during your 4 years here at the college. Though I am not personally a physician, I understand the significance and the importance of the white coat. For you see, I came from a family of physicians. My father, my sister, and my brother-in-law, all being physicians, and one an osteopathic physician. And prior to becoming one of the co-founders and president of the college, I spent 20 years as a CEO of hospitals throughout the country. And through all those experiences, I have developed a deep respect and admiration for all those who wear the white coat. It is the highlight of my professional career to lead the executive functions of the college and to support and work with our dean and chief academic officer, our excellent team of faculty and staff. I truly hope the white coats that you wear will always remind you of the humanism in medicine and your commitment to compassionate healthcare. So now let's get started. It is now my honor to introduce to the podium our new dean and chief academic officer, Dr. Bill Peratt.
Thank you, President Hummer. It is a pleasure to be here today at my first Burrell College White Coat ceremony. The COVID-19 pandemic has no doubt impacted just about every aspect of life as we know it, and this tradition is no exception. But I prefer to see this time as an opportunity for us to demonstrate our ability to be resilient, to persevere, and to adapt. This is a day where we can all gather and celebrate you as students and your accomplishments thus far. As you don your white coat, I also encourage you to reflect on the calling to serve in a healing profession in the care of others, the trust our patients impart to us as providers, and the responsibility for maintaining knowledge and compassion as we treat others. It is now my honor to introduce special guest Dr. Richard Levin, President and CEO of the Arnold P. Gold Foundation, a national organization that is dedicated to keeping healthcare human and placing dignity and human interest at the core of medical teaching and practice. Dr. Levin is the former Dean of the Faculty of Medicine and Vice Principal for Health Affairs at McGill University. He was Vice Dean for Education, Faculty, and Academic Affairs, and a Professor of Medicine at New York University School of Medicine. He is an attending emeritus at Bellevue Hospital. He also served as President of the Council of Deans of the Faculties of Medicine of Quebec and Chairman of the Board of the Canadian Resident Matching Service.
Hello, everyone. Greetings to the class of 2024, to your families and friends, to your faculty and deans. You begin your journey in medicine in a time of great chaos and global uncertainty. During this historic time, we come together to recognize the unwavering core of healthcare, humanism, in education and practice, and guided by human interests, values, and dignity. The White Coat Ceremony was created in 1993 by the Arnold P. Gold Foundation to mark this moment in your journey as a physician, to recite an oath to recognize your awesome responsibility to the patient who is in front of you, and to emphasize the importance of compassion, respect, empathy, collaboration, and scientific excellence. In 2020, this ritual has even more meaning. In the middle of a global pandemic and at a moment of reckoning with great racial inequities, the importance of respect and collaboration by our healers and healthcare leaders is incredibly important. Today, you vow to treat all patients with compassion and respect, to see each person for their full self. Your White Coat Ceremony is a touchstone of humanism you can carry with you for the rest of your lives. Your keynote speaker today is an extraordinary, accomplished physician who has embodied humanism in healthcare in his role as a leader and a physician, and he will share with you deep and perhaps unexpected advice on your path ahead. Dr. Vivek Murthy is the 19th Surgeon General and author of the best-selling book, Together, The Healing Power of the Human Connection in a Sometimes Lonely World. He is the 2020 recipient of the Vilcek Gold Award for Humanism in Healthcare, a joint honor from the Gold and Vilcek Foundations that recognizes extraordinary contributions of immigrant physicians to American healthcare. He is also a Gold National Humanism in Medicine Medal honoree and a Gold Humanism Honor Society member. He has served as a faculty member at Harvard Medical School and founded multiple nonprofit organizations. He is a remarkable leader of compassion and humanism, and he founded, amongst others, Doctors for America, a network of more than 18,000 physician and medical student members dedicated to creating a high-quality, affordable health system for all. I want to congratulate each of you again on the start of this incredible journey. My very best wishes, and please now welcome Dr. Vivek Murthy.
Congratulations, class of 2024. It is an honor to be with you as you begin one of the most exciting and consequential journeys of your life. When you first set your sights on becoming a physician, no one could have imagined that you would be joining the profession during one of the most surreal moments in our lifetimes. COVID-19 has transformed our lives. It has also underscored the important role that medicine and public health play in society, while also making it painfully clear that we have more work to do to create a system that cares well for everyone. COVID-19 has reminded us how much the health of a few affects the health of all. It has reminded us that poverty, racial injustice, and access to clean water and healthy food have profound consequences for our health, often more so than the decisions we make in clinic or the hospital. If we want to be healers in the fullest sense, if we want to not only treat disease and suffering, but also prevent them in the first place, then we must broaden our charge as physicians. We must care not only for the patient in front of us, but we must also seek to understand and address the underlying factors that drive illness in our communities. We must do this through our research, our teaching, our direct service, and our advocacy. There is one more thing this pandemic has reminded us of, a lesson that will be invaluable to you as you navigate the choppy waters ahead. It has reminded us how much we need each other. Our relationships are far more powerful and consequential than we may think. The more we study social connection, the more we realize that when we have people in our lives we trust and love, we are happier. We are also healthier. We perform better at school and at work. And we are better able to dialogue with one another, which has implications for reducing polarization and increasing cooperation. Our relationships, it turns out, are the foundation on which we build everything else. But as essential as our connections with one another are, they are often the first to suffer in our fast-moving world, where the pursuit of work and achievement often displace time with family and friends. I say that as someone who, for many years, allowed training and work to distract me from the people who mattered most, something I have worked hard to correct in recent years. Despite all the uncertainties and ups and downs you will encounter in the years ahead, my hope is that you will always make your relationships your top priority. Our relationships are our anchors. Keep them close. Fight for them. Pick up the phone when a friend calls, even if it's for 30 seconds. Visit your family and close friends, even if it's for a short while. Remember that even when you have only a few minutes to spend with someone, You can make that time count by giving them the gift of your full attention and your full presence. I leave you with one final thought. I want you to know right here and right now that the most important qualities you need to be a healer are the ones you had even before you entered medical school. Your ability to care deeply for others, your ability to listen with compassion, your ability to lead with love. Despite what the world may tell you, you are enough. You don't need to publish papers to be worthy. You don't need to receive awards or ascend to powerful positions in order to be a good doctor. It is in our intrinsic ability to give and receive love that we find our humanity and our true power to heal. I hope you are always surrounded by people who love you. I wish you many moments of laughter and joy in the journey ahead. May you have lives full of inspiration, full of peace, and full of happiness. Congratulations and good luck.
Thank you for that inspiring speech, Dr. Murthy. And now, the moment we've all been waiting for, the presentation of the white coats. Vanessa Richardson, Executive Director of Student Affairs, will introduce each student by name, and then they will be coated by our Burrell physician faculty members.
Thank you, Dr. Peratt. It has been wonderful getting to know the class of 2024 these last 3 months. It is my pleasure to now introduce the class of 2024. For the first time in our history, we will not be introducing the students in alphabetical order. Due to the pandemic and the prevention of large group gatherings, we have organized small groups of students to come in for today's coding ceremony. Please remain attentive during this ceremony so that you do not miss the coding of your loved one. Congratulations, everyone. Taylor Manzella. Riley Samander. Matthew Wilson. Yandri Varela. Tai Tan Vo. Claudia Ludden. Rithika Golecha. Blake Nelson. Kurt Sierra. Edgar Muradyan. Elizabeth Mercado. Emily Bliss. Tiana Sell. Michael Werzer. Gabriella Cooper Galarza. Natasha Harris. Karthik Basapa. Diraj Atmakuri. Ilana Piateski. Erica Kozarowski. Melanie Racenstein. Natalie Nicholson. Omid Jahangiri. Philine Singh Pasuth. Oscar Moran. Hillary Smith. Jennifer Tran. Mary Yanes. Sagardeep Singh. Kumail Rizvi. Jonathan Galvez. Kiana Dusek. Prabjot Johnson. Tony Hu. Valeria Nunez Martinez. Dane Barron. Han Liu. Rachel Culver. Elijah E. Badlit. Dylan Houghton. Ricky Lee. Farina Faranik. Austin Smith. Mark Pichet. Anissa Johnson. Theodore Lee. Richard Joshua Ramoso. Bridget Botsford. Cecil Guadardo. Carly Sestery. Nina Carr. Cindy Rezick. Tina Antony. Noor Fatima. Madeline Regal. Catherine Ware. Mohsin Safi. Milton Tan. Karnveer Singh. Caesar Yilat. Amir Wissa. Bradley Chuchian. Annalika Chesnick. Kylie Stevenson. Jiwan Kim. Taylor Shepard. Kimberly Yos. Tina Wong. Eric Pollock. Chloe Myers. Corey Gandara. Kaylee Nags. Rahul Deshmukh. Bridget Buchanan. Camille Derome. Anna Subanj. John Betts. Marion Memot. Olivia Bellomo. Cade Robinson. Tanner Hancock. Brenda Scharnhorst. David Lee. Jessica Lee. Jasmine Burtis. Christina Lee. Sarah Dressman. Joshua Rutz Robbins. James Hansen. Kirsten Gant. John McCulley. Karina Simon. Emmanuel Rudolph Romeo. Kyle Mindick. Chloe Latin. Isaiah Molina. Maxwell Russell. Annika Stanley. Adrian Campos. Uma Komareddy. Amen Amar. Leandra Padayachi. Yaha Mohammed. Sherry Hong. Shannon Chan. Christian Crawford. Alexandra Gruzanova. Christian Jorgensen. Luke Lorenz. Jacob McLennan. Tran Fung. Chase Mackey. Amanda Ritter. Augustine Nguyen. Zoreed Makhtar. Alexis Freza. Hannah Singleton. Janica Sweeney. Reed Lampert. Caleb Collette. John Brown. Rita Derderian. Sarah Alsuki. Syed Rehan. Dominic Bewley. Joshua Payne. Destiny Newsome. Brandon Callantog. Erica Anaya. Cooper Christensen. Riley Hostager. Thin Nguyen. Cassandra Rascon. Kevin Watson.
Thank you, Vanessa. Class and fellow physicians in the audience, will you please rise wherever you are? I would like us to recite the osteopathic oath together. I do hereby affirm my loyalty to the profession I am about to enter. I will be mindful always of my great responsibility to preserve the health and the life of my patients, to retain their confidence and respect, both as a physician and a friend, who will guard their secrets with scrupulous honor and fidelity, to perform faithfully my professional duties, to employ only those recognized methods of treatment consistent with good judgment and with my skill and ability, keeping in mind always nature's laws and the body's inherent capacity for recovery. I will be ever vigilant in aiding in the general welfare of the community, sustaining its laws and institutions, not engaging in those practices which will in any way bring shame or discredit upon myself or my profession. I will give no drugs for deadly purposes to any person, though it be asked of me. I will endeavor to work in accord with my colleagues in a spirit of progressive cooperation, and never by word or by act cast imputations upon them or their rightful practices. I will look with respect and esteem upon all those who have taught me my art. To my college, I will be loyal and strive always for its best interests and for the interests of the students who will come after me. I will be ever alert to further the application of basic biologic truths to the healing arts and to develop the principles of osteopathy, which were first enunciated by Andrew Taylor Still.
Welcome, class of 2024, to the Burrell College of Osteopathic Medicine. You are now a professional, accepting the responsibilities and the sacrifices that accompany the privilege of studying and practicing medicine. You are ready to begin your careers as physicians and lifelong learners. I encourage each of you to take every opportunity to remind yourselves of the values you expressed in reciting the osteopathic oath, and to challenge yourselves to continually improve in knowledge and compassion, and to make a difference in the lives of your patients and to thank those who help you throughout your journey. I wish you all the success in your studies at this college. Welcome to the noble profession of medicine. And this concludes today's white coat ceremony. Congratulations, class of 2024.